The new Warrior Clinic is open at Walter Reed Army Medical Center here in Washington, D.C., and it's like no clinic you've ever seen. Our correspondents Dr. Paul Little and Crystal Park got an exclusive peek and join us now for the story.
Yeah, you know, Courtney, there's always been a need for something like this, a clinic that takes care of our wounded warriors and their families.
So Doc's going to take you on a little tour of the clinic, and I'm going to focus on one wounded warrior who shows us how the new system is helping his recovery.
Sergeant Irvin Brown is a warrior in transition.
How you doing? I have an appointment this morning.
After getting injured in Iraq, his official job now is to get well, and he's doing that in the Army's newest Warrior Clinic.
All right, Sergeant Brown, if you could step on the scale for me, please.
It's a completely different approach to soldier medicine.
We have very complex patients, warriors that return from theater with traumatic amputations, traumatic brain injuries, PTSD, and some of them have 2, 3, or more of those together. We have a triad of support that takes care of those warriors. Primary care manager, the squad leader, and the case manager all work together to develop a comprehensive treatment plan.
Primary care physician is a doctor that sees all the soldiers for their medical care. We coordinate their care. Sometimes the soldier sees several subspecialists, and we need to be aware of all the subspecialist recommendations and care for that soldier.
Soldiers are different here. You know, these are ill or injured soldiers that we're dealing with, and a lot of things are different from a regular unit. For our side, it's mostly you have to be compassionate and for each individual circumstance.
I think it benefits the soldier as a triad because then you have the physician, the nurse case manager, and the squad leader all together talking as one to make sure this soldier is taken care of, not only medically but psychologically, financially. Also the family is involved, and they're involved in their care plan as they're going through their treatment.
And not only that, but the clinic is Americans with Disabilities Act compliant, with low exam tables and scales that accommodate wheelchairs. But what do soldiers think? Crystal Park takes us up close and personal with a Warrior Clinic patient.
Specialist Bradley Buckland checks in for his daily appointments at the new Warrior Clinic at Walter Reed.
Do you know who your provider is?
I was on top of a roof, and basically a sniper shot me, and I went down.
As a wounded warrior, Specialist Buckland has his own personal team called a triad that plays different but vital roles in his recovery.
This has been a great year for change. We've seen great improvements in how we are able to care for warriors. Most of that is based on the resources that the Army has provided. For us, that has been manpower.
Manpower has been the driving force for the success of the Warrior Transition Brigade. The team includes a squad leader, a nurse case manager, and a primary care physician.
We're hooked to the hip, one team.
It's been pretty effective so far.
It's been really effective.
Yeah,
The fact that all three come from different backgrounds doesn't weaken the team. In fact, it only makes them stronger.
Myself, me and Sergeant Atwood's coming in from totally different MOSs, so when it comes to medical stuff, we really have no clue, and that's what we really need, the case manager.
The last link in this chain is Specialist Buckland's primary care physician, Dr. John Betteridge. He says personalized attention makes all the difference.
I think now having three of us who are, working on these cases individually and together allows us to bring out those unique points and help these soldiers solve their unique problems in a more efficient way.
The wounded warriors aren't the only ones who are finding their strength through the new system.
The most rewarding thing is to find in myself that, hey, I'm able to deal with this and handle this. So you kind of like find a part of yourself as well.
Yeah, and I've had a great bunch of doctors, nurses. Yeah, I couldn't ask for better people, to tell you the truth.
At the official dedication of the Warrior Clinic at Walter Reed, General Richard Cody assured soldiers that warrior care will continue to be improved.
To all our soldiers out there, don't worry, we'll take care of you when you come back. That is the #1 mission we have back here in the United States.
Specialist Buckland is making a great recovery and should be back with his unit soon.
And Crystal, if there's one thing that really makes it work, it's that triad of care with the nurse case manager, the NCO, and the primary care manager all working together to make things work. We've never had that before.